If you want to know how Rohn became wealthy, then hi guys, this is a motivational speech by Rohn. So without wasting your time, let's start the video right now. And here is the man himself, Rohn.
Here's some more on self-interest. If you wish to find, you must search. Got to be congratulated for being here today. You're on the search for good ideas. You're on the search for information. You're on the search for inspiration. You're on the search for camaraderie. You're on the search for human contact. You're on the search for the vision. You're on the search for making it clear. And I appreciate that. And here's what it says. If you search, you will find. It is a promise. Now here's the last one on enlightened self-interest, and we'll move on to another subject. And that is, if you wish to receive, you must give. Giving is part of the human drama that is so extraordinary, it's beyond belief. The ultimate in giving is to give your life. But short of that, giving can take on the dimensions of something that moves the human heart and the human soul. Giving is the widest, broadest, deepest, most incredible opportunity life can possibly afford. The ability to give, the ability to share, the ability to take a piece of your life and invest it in someone else's life. And here's your best chance for a miracle: investing life into life. Just take that phrase with you and ponder it. I've used it before, but it bears repeating. I have a chance today to invest my life in how many people's lives? Quite a few. No telling how many miracles might come from this opportunity to invest a piece of my life into your life, to invest a piece of my experience into your consciousness, and let the genius of your mind pick that up along with the rest of what you've heard here on this special occasion, and see if you can't transform it into a tapestry. You can't transform it into harmony. You can't transform it into activity and enterprise and business. And then you'll deserve the return. If you give, you receive. In fact, the prophet said this: it's much better to give than it is to receive. Now, for those that are not educated, that wouldn't make sense. But here's why giving is better than receiving. It's because giving starts the receiving process. That's why it's better. Giving does not mean it's gone. Giving means it's invested. What do we expect from an investment? A return. And here's the rest of it: a return multiplied. Now here's the last part of enlightened self-interest that is so important. All sophisticated people would say, I wish to pay fair price for what the paying will make of me. Just make that note. I wish to pay fair price. You're going to be asked to pay, not just the cost of being here in time and money. You're going to be asked to pay fair price as you move through life, as you move into this opportunity, as you move out there into the marketplace. You're going to be asked to pay. But here's what you want to say: I wish to pay, because being able to pay has made something of me. And that's the greatest value in life. Not what you get, but what you become. Be willing to pay this price here in time and effort and energy. A bit of your cash, yes, but the biggest cost is going to be your time. The biggest cost is going to be your energy, your effort. Putting in your language, putting in your words, using your vocabulary and your skills to the best of your ability. Investing it. Paying the price, picking up the tab. Considering the cost, yes. But the price here is very small for the return. Because the return can come back multiplied in so many ways. Not only multiplied for your income, but multiplied in satisfaction, multiplied in self-esteem. You can imagine, as I now get to travel the world, and as I get to come back here. People said to me, Mr. Rohn, the last time. They said to me a few months ago. They said to me 6 months ago. They said, Mr. Rohn, at the convention. Here's what's happened to me since then. Your words have meant something to me. I've watched the programming, and it's touched my life. I've heard it, and I've gotten value from it. Thank you so much. You see, you can't buy that with money, right? You got to go through customs. You got to get on an airplane. You got to stay in a hotel. I don't need to stay in another hotel. I don't need to sleep in a strange bed. I don't need to eat coffee shop food. But guess what? I gladly do that. I'll eat Denny's any day if it's on the way to talk to you. Any day. Small price to pay to put up with a few inconveniences. Small price to pay on a daily basis to put out the energy and to put out the effort for someone to say, your life experiences was meaningful to me, here's what's happening. Small price to pay for the return. Now that we live in an extraordinary country, now that you have a hold of an extraordinary opportunity, and now that you've got a chance to be around extraordinary people who share among themselves extraordinary ideas, there's no reason why the small price that it's going to cost here in time and effort and energy cannot give you a return beyond your imagination. Little did I know growing up in the farms of Idaho that the return for me would be so gigantic. Little did I know when I met my mentor at age 25 that by paying that bit of price of rearranging my philosophy and paying a bit of the pain of giving up the blaming someone else and taking the blame myself, that bit of pain that I had to go through accepting full responsibility, the bit of pain I had to go through learning those skills, the bit of pain I had to go through doing it over and over, learning the skills of communication, learning the skills of recruiting and sales, learning the skills of organization, learning the skills of enterprise, the bit of pain I had to go through. Little did I know back then how small the price was going to be compared to the incredible return. And I promise you that will happen for you. If you will carefully here pay this price. If you will consistently here pay this price. If you will conscientiously here pay this price. I promise you, the reward will come in dimensions that you cannot now imagine. You will have places to serve. You will have places to go. You will have people coming back to you as the years unfold saying, you've touched my life, you've touched my health, you've touched my family, you've touched my future. Along with your bank account that grows, that's not the most important thing to grow. Here's the most important thing to grow. Self-esteem, self-worth, self-judgment that says, I paid the price, the return is mine, it tastes sweet, and it's not just the money in the bank, it's not what you can count in terms of coin. It's what you can count in terms of heart. It's what you can count in terms of soul. It's what you can count in terms of friendship. It's what you can count in terms of relationship. It's what you can count in terms of someone smiling in your face and saying, you're meaningful to me. You've been valuable to me. When you add all of that up, it's beyond rubies. It's beyond diamonds. It's beyond millions. It's beyond treasures hidden away in the earth. It's beyond all other value. This kind of value that's shared among human beings. That's why I'm here, right? I'm not here for the money. Don't need the money. I'm not here because, I just love to travel, right? I am here to make an investment. And the drama of payoff for me, especially the last 25 years, has been so extraordinary that to have a chance one more time to come here and make a deposit of my experience, I wouldn't have missed the opportunity. I wouldn't have missed it. Whatever I had to do to get here. Fly all night, fly all day. Take care of whatever tasks need to be taken care of, right? When I finally discovered this morning my suit needed ironing, guess who ironed it? Guess who pressed it? I did. Pressed my own suit. Pressed my own shirt. I thought sure they'd be okay, but I didn't check till this morning. You're supposed to check the night before, and I was a little late. So sure enough, this morning, before the proceedings were underway, I'm up there with the ironing board. You should see me. I'm a sight to see. I am not good at it. In fact, it probably shows. I appreciate that. But guess what? I gladly do all that. To have a chance to come here and invest one more time, share my experiences one more time, enjoy the success already achieved here one more time, but also to see if we can't labor faithfully with our minds and with our attention and see if we can't grasp a bit more of life, the essence, the opportunity, the chance, and see if we can't blend that with our ability, our eagerness, our willingness to commit, and be faithful to a cause and see what it'll do for ourselves and our family and the people we care most about, make a contribution to the country, and who knows, eventually to the world. I wouldn't have missed that chance. That's why I'm here, and I know that's why you're here, and we're going to carry on.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe this channel for more motivational speeches.